Psycho-Babble with Big Vino.
Okay, look, granted, I'm closer to being on time today than I've been in the last couple of weeks. Look, we tried. We're working on it. We're working on it. But we're here. We're grateful, full of gratitude, life, love, all that good shit, abundance. Man, look, it's another episode of Psycho-Babble. And it's your favorite fat man, Big Vino. I am so full of life today, so full of vigor, so full of what do we call it? Happiness. Today was a good day for me. You know how they say there are good days and there are bad days? Today was a really good day. And I'm really happy that today was the day that it was, because I needed a day like today, to be quite honest with you. My thoughts seem a little off right now, but hold on, let me get myself together. Now let's start a therapy session. Let's talk. How's y'all week been? Feel free to jump in the chat. Tell us what's going on with you. Tell us how you're feeling. Did you have to smack a nigga today? Did you have to do anything crazy to anybody today? Did you have to get out of character? Did you have to come out your body? I hope you didn't. I hope it all works out for you in the best. You know, I got my homie in. She's here early. Always on the check-in. What up, Philly Phil?
To answer your question, no, I ain't had to smack nobody today.
Hey man, that's a good thing.
I ain't even really have to fuss at a child today.
Damn, that is wow, muy excelente.
Yeah.
That's a good look.
Some crazy stuff did happen. I probably should have smacked that man that called me bigot.
Called you bigot, yeah, because bigotry is not accepted in any form. Hey, what up, though?
Hey, cat.
What up, though? Hey, the whole gang's here. Look at niggas with all this fast this afternoon. What's good, everybody? I'm skipping through all the bullshit in the separate entrances. What's good, y'all niggas?
What's good? What's good?
What up?
Sauce ain't never been nowhere. You see that, right? You see how he come up?
Yeah.
Sauce that nigga, they ain't never been nowhere. Comedy started moving him out of town. I see it.
This nigga's wearing a too small cowboy hat. Hold on, let's just really take this in for a moment. I'm guaranteeing you that Beyonce concert was not as good as you are making it look like. What's going on, Sauce? What's up with the hat, man?
I bought it from Ann's Western Wear. It was at she was one of the vendors at one of the show I went to recently. So I was a patron, So if y'all ever are in Durham, North Carolina, check out Ann's Western Wear. You get your hats, you get your fans, you get your boots on the ground. Know what I mean? Go help a sister out.
And say that again.
Ann's Western Wear.
Oh, Ann. Okay.
Okay, Ann, like roof Ann.
Yeah.
I thought you said ass.
No, Ann. I'm just concentrating, motherfucker. But so the reason I ain't been to Psycho-Babble in a couple of weeks, I've been at this network every Wednesday at the cigar bar.
You guilty to the motherfucker.
Guilty, right? He come on talk about how he ain't been. Look, whatever you and that man decide to spend y'all quality time, we don't judge. Look, first of
Look,
all,
I'm trying to break generational curses, my boy.
I'm gonna let you know if I get me a little boo, this Psycho-Babble shit is over. I'm gonna spend time with her. Fuck the
Hey,
dumb shit.
I feel you.
To a psycho motorboat.
That's crazy.
Nah, I wouldn't abandon y'all. I'd never leave y'all. Y'all was here before her. Y'all gonna be here after her.
Just not
I love
during.
you guys.
So you out.
I love you guys. Actually, that kind of brings me back to today's point, today's talking point, because I have a really good topic because today was one of those good days for me. Today was one of those days where I feel like I had a breakthrough. So, you know, I was out riding around doing my due diligence in the hood, you know, making sure, you know, the community was serviced, if you understand what I'm saying. You know, to make sure they had what they needed. And as I was leaving my homeboy house, you know, I just dropped off a couple of zips to him, you know what I'm saying? And you know, got the money and I was pulling out. And as I pulled out, the school bus was stopped outside this apartment complex. And all the kids was getting off. And you know how it is when you're getting off the school bus back in the day, all the kids is, you know, everybody running around frantic. They finally away from the authority figures and they acted stupid. And it was this one little boy. And he started walking over to this. I would say she's an elderly. She was an older woman. She was on a cane. She looked like she could have possibly been his grandma. And I seen the little boy looking back because he wanted to go, you know, fuck off with his friends. He wanted to go be ignorant, do stupid shit. But grandma was on his ass. You know what I mean? And in my mind, I thought, that little boy probably like the class clown. He probably the bad one, little at-risk youth. You know what I'm saying? And that grandmother is probably the one thing holding their family together because when the grandma's out there to get the kids after school, that usually means mama like either at work or she running around somewhere. Daddy ain't there. Grandma is the glue. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
So I was looking at that and I don't know what just came over me. But something just said, now's the time. And I've been really thinking about this a lot lately because, you know, I'm driven off of a lot of spite and anger. Like, I like to do shit because I want to spite motherfucker. Like, anger and hatred drives my motivation a lot. I get shit done behind that. I think to myself, yo, I can't wait till I get right so I could pay niggas back for what they did to me. But I also like to work it in the reverse where I like to pay niggas back for the good they did to me. I like to pay back into the hood for the shit that I might not be doing right or the shit that I did in a past life. You dig what I'm saying? And so I took $200 of the money that man just gave me, and I hopped out the car real quick, walked over to the lady, and I said, "Ma'am, I don't know you. I'm not on no weird nigga shit, but I see you here with this young man, and I don't know if he's at risk, if his people is with him. I just feel like you the glue that's holding it together, and here's a little something to help, you know, keep that glue intact." And she was like, "Young man, is this a trick? Is this a?" I'm like, "No, ma'am, it's nothing. No craziness, no weird shit. Like, you probably never see me again. But here." And I feel like I had to pay that back to the hood. It wasn't nothing but $200. You know, I ain't stupid. I ain't gonna give her all the money I made from the shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give her all the money, but I give her, you know what I mean? And I felt like that was paying back into the hood. And I want to ask y'all, you know, like, how important is payback? Like, how, like, really important is payback?
You got deep with it.
Very.
To the hood in general?
I mean, just payback in general, be it positive, be it negative, like there was something that happened in my spirit right there, just paying it back. It was similar to, you know, my revenge when I gotta get payback on a nigga like for some foul shit. But it felt better because nobody was hurt at the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's just science in general. You know what I mean? Whether it be positive or negative, every action has an equal or greater reaction. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ooh.
Cause I'm good for paying people back, man. I wanna pay people back today. I want to pay you back with thanks, Philly. Thank you. You've been a great friend. You've always there when I need you. Damon, you my dog. You come through in the clutch every single time I need you. Benny Blanco Perry, you are my brother. Thank you. You are one of my biggest supporters in this fucking comedy shit. Kels, never, ever, ever have you had nothing but great words and uplifting spirit for me. I appreciate you very much. Sauce, I like your hat.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Sauce, you a good nigga, man. You always energy. You remind me of why I got into comedy. That fucking excitement, that enthusiasm, and I appreciate you for keeping me unjaded in this game, man. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let me just pay y'all back like that. Give it to you right there.
Yeah. But as far as paying back to the hood, I ain't giving the hood shit back.
Facts.
Sauce out here making niggas restart their shows because they fucked his name up and shit. You gotta watch that boy. You gotta watch that boy. He's dangerous. He a lone star.
You gon' fucking respect me and my name. You're damn right.
He is a gunslinger out this bitch. He is Sauce the Kid out this motherfucker.
I'm about to say, if you go on my Instagram, I just released a wanted poster. Sauce got jokes. Wanted for smashing aunties.
I do want to give you your props though, for real, Sauce. That joke you put the clip up of about Forrest Gump. Well played, sir. Well played.
Appreciate you.
That was well played. I had to go look it up. I thought you stole it for a second. I said, "Oh, this nigga stole this one," but no, that's you, my nigga. Good job. Good job.
I was about to say,
this joke too clean for this nigga to have written it.
Yeah, no, we don't do no joke stealing around here. The last nigga that accused me of stealing a joke, I damn near ended his career. I did a diss set, like on stage. This nigga make jokes about his life and send it to the whole community. Because fuck you, nigga, you ain't gonna play with my name.
Okay, look at Sauce. That's how we get Sauce bossed up. That's the most bass I ever heard in your voice, Sauce. Right. No bullshit.
As you should. Don't let them niggas. There ain't no joke stealing around these parts. Yeah, that's right.
That is the most bass I've ever heard in your voice, Sauce.
Nah, cause I be chilling, man. I don't like to get too amped, man. Because I'm an Aries, man. So like I be even kill a lot, but when it's go there, nigga, everybody got die.
Oh, I get you. I know how it is. I'm the same way, my nigga.
It's for
Aries all day.
It's for y'all on here.
Put them A's up.
I don't know what Blanco is. I don't know what Mr. Benny is, but damn, it's
Benny's a Capricorn, right, Benny?
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn.
Okay, but anyways, you had got really deep, and now, like, all right, so the only thing that Vino ever lets me know is the main topic. So I don't never know where we're going. I don't want nobody to think like these are not planned. We don't get a show together. He gives me a topic and we go there. So when I was thinking payback, I was like, I ain't never, put no sugar in nobody's tank or nothing. Like I ain't never, slashed no tires or burnt no clothes. Like, damn, what payback? And so when you went this way, I was like, oh, Vino.
I mean, I've gotten payback in other ways, but I'm saying this was me doing something good. Like not only because people only put into the negative end of the karmic jar. They never put into the positive end of the karmic jar. And I feel like we gotta focus on that sometimes. Like I know I'm an asshole. I know I say a lot of fucked up shit, but you gotta pay a little bit forward. Just even if it's just a little bit, you gotta pay that little bit forward.
Facts. That's true.
Did I pay that 35 cents back that I borrowed from you, sis?
Not yet. I just charged
Uh,
it.
Make it 70.
I got you next week. I got you next week.
The only part of the hood that I pay back to is where my family lives. That's about where I pay back to the hood. Damn niggas. You know what I'm saying? But as far as in general, nah. I would say I pay a lot. All right, I'm gonna get real for a second. My day job is not the best paying in the world, but I like it because I get to teach kids how to swim, right? And I've always hated that negative stereotype. I was the only black kid on the swim team in the 90s. So I take it upon myself.
You was the only black kid on the swim team in the 90s?
Where I was at, yeah. So basically, when I be teaching these kids, I ain't gonna lie. I say it right here for everybody. I'm very biased towards the black kids. I be teaching them the shit that ain't in the curriculum. I be making sure that these little motherfuckers can swim, and by the death of me, I'm gonna make sure they can swim. Yeah. And so that's how I'm paying about it.
Was that you in the water when they threw the chair in the air year before last? Was that you?
No, that wasn't me, Benny Blanco, because that nigga's technique was trash.
I was about to say, this nigga was judging that nigga in that water.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, why his neck swinging so hard?
That nigga was trash. Hey, Benny, if that was me, I would have jumped in that water 2 strokes later. I would have been on that white man ass.
Yeah,
you'd have hit the under. You'd have hit the under the water jump.
That boy was tired.
The dolphin kick. The dolphin kick.
That was a young guy.
You gotta
he was young boy. He was splashing too much. It was too much splash. It was too much splash with his strokes.
He used way too much energy to get.
He was gripping the water instead of going in and pulling. He was gripping instead of pulling.
He didn't get to that part of the lesson. That was lesson number 1. See,
he was one of the soft dropouts.
Get all the way through.
Hey, black folks learn how to swim, man. We got to learn. We all got to learn how to swim,
rodeo
man.
under the sea, so.
I know how to swim, nigga. I learned it 4 camp back in like 92.
Yeah, I swim my ass off. I swim in the ocean.
Oh yeah, I like deep water swimming.
Yeah.
Hey, Sauce, can I ask a question? At the cigar bar, was it mandatory to wear the hat, or was that just like a choice thing for you?
Nah, this was a choice. I was like, nigga, I'm fucking up with this one.
Okay, I just wanted to know. I just wanted to ask before we got.
Hey, look, everything I do is a choice.
Hold on. Is anybody else wearing a hat, a cowboy hat?
Yeah, it's a couple.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna let it live there. If you
You know me, I am shame proof. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, hey, talk about it. It's goofy, I know it.
The only question I got for your hat is why you wearing the chin guard?
The string.
I don't know.
The string.
He don't live dangerous. He don't live dangerous. He don't want to lose his hat.
If the wind blow, I'm gonna have to go chase that motherfucker because I already don't fit my head. So one breeze and it's out of here.
Nah, that bitch ain't going nowhere. It's like that motherfucker on that snug. You got enough friction in between. You got enough friction in there.
I feel like if a breeze blows, it's gonna choke you. That string gonna choke you.
That bitch gonna fly like a kite.
Look at
it. Oh shit. Hey yo, what's been some of the best payback you ever got? Like one of the best paybacks I ever got, it was this girl, she broke up with me and she left me for this one nigga. He was a bum. He used to claim like he was that nigga. So he started copping work from me. So I got him way in debt. Then I used to send him on all types of dummy missions so that he could never be home. The fuck with the bitch. That'd be the payback. Like, bitch, you won't be happy in this relationship.
Yo, I feel you on shit like that. You know, I had an ex, you know what I mean? Found out she was cheating on me. And I ain't leave. I sat around, you know what I mean? So what I did was, you know, I found where she had some rubbers and stuff. Now we was fucking raw the whole time. So I found she had some rubbers. So I poked holes in all them shits, and you know, and I soaked them in hot sauce. You know what I mean? With the pen, and then let them shit dry real quick. You know.
You pulled a Drake.
Drake.
That's what Drake did.
I was like, you either gonna get pregnant or you gonna be burning. One or the other.
Yeah, they said Drake did that. He put hot sauce in the packet after he come in, and the bitch went in the bathroom and tried to take his cum and started screaming from the bathroom. That's crazy.
I ain't mad at it.
Like my payback don't never be payback that I intentionally like think of doing. So like one of my good paybacks, again, not intentional, was the pirate nigga. So he did some fucked up shit, and I had went to his show and recorded it. And so I had in my phone recorded when the nigga had got booed off the stage. And so when everything ended up happening, I had this video in my phone.
That was God. That was God. That was God. That was God.
Like, I never listen. The show was so bad that I never intended on using this. I
like
forgot that
booze?
I had even had it like in my phone. I forgot I had the recordings. And
like real boo.
One day I'm sitting up there, I'm going through my phone, and I was like, hold on, like I got like 30 something minutes of recordings in here, and came across the nigga getting booed. And I got to post it. It was amazing.
Oh shit!
But it was payback that I didn't intend for.
I remember my one of my favorite paybacks is when I got jumped when I turned 21. I got jumped at the club just because I was turning that bitch up. I was that nigga.
What in the crucial conflict? Where you got jumped on your 21st birthday?
Was you on 21 Jump Street?
I guess. But yeah, so like it was like this was in college, and they had like a group of niggas who still had like high school mindsets. So like they thought it was cool to like be the tough guys on campus type of deal. So like we was at a college party. I had turned 21 at 12 a.m. like at midnight. I mean that bitch. We got the bitches going. We got the drinks. I'm in the middle of the dance floor. Blah blah blah. Long story short, they didn't like that shit. They wanted to take my ego down a notch. Ended up getting jumped. But what they didn't realize was that I'm that nigga. So I went to school in my hometown. So we systematically went and got them all back. My one of the dudes, he played football for the school with my other homeboy played football. He beat his ass in the locker room, dislocated his shoulder, put him out for the rest of the season. This nigga was his car with his pride and joy. He had a fucking Crown Vic on some 28s, and he just loved the shit. Man, we vandalized the hell out of that car. Other dude caught him slipping. My homeboys held him up and let me got down. Yeah. We reverse jumped his ass. Boom, boom, boom. The other nigga gave me some money so he wouldn't fuck up. So, yeah, I love that.
I'm finding it hard to believe you beat anybody up while you wearing that cowboy hat. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's cool.
You didn't say yippee-ki-yay not once during that story. You ain't getting no yeah. It wasn't no get 'em, boys. I don't believe that story with that cowboy hat on.
Oh man, look, it was great.
You ain't saying we had a Donnybrook, a slobber knocker. You ain't saying nothing. I don't believe you wearing that hat saying that story.
Look, they started punching that thing. He was like, "What the tarnation?"
What incarnation happened to me? But yeah, that was a great payback. I was thinking about another story when I stood up to my first bully. That was great.
Now, was that more payback or was that more finding yourself?
Nah, it was payback because he had been fucking with me, and I had caught the when you do a wrestling move in real life and it actually work.
Yeah, I'm good at that. Everybody got a wrestling move they go to.
Yeah, man, it was just like so he had already been fucking with me, and it was like, you know what, this the day to day, fuck that. And we was outside, and I caught his ass lacking. That nigga was walking down the hill, cause like in middle school we had like a little period where we can go outside. We ain't had no fucking playground. This fucking country shit. All we had was a field, and it was a hill. It was walking out. I said, I'm about to get his ass. Big white boy in the field. Nigga. Hey,
what was the rest of the move you did? What's the rest of the move?
I RKO'd him.
You RKO'd
him going downhill, so he slid on his face.
Okay, everybody, what's y'all wrestling move y'all go to in a fight when you know you about to finish a nigga?
Nigga.
I don't
That
wrestle.
RKO nigga, cause dang it, he ain't see it coming, so he was
All
completely
the
out of
dudes got
guard.
one. I know Demond got one.
Actually, I don't.
What? I'm a
Demond don't
maniac,
fight.
baby. I hit you with a leg drop in a second. I got you on the ground, definitely.
I don't see Demond fighting. He got too many arms and legs. Like he got too much arm and leg.
I don't
Nah,
wrestle.
It's like
Demond
the
is
kid,
part of a
it's like the
tag
kid in
team duo.
Montgomery who was swimming out the water. When he jumped out the water, he rock bottomed the nigga. That's every black person got a wrestling move that they do in a fight, like when it go crazy.
See, I use real wrestling moves, cause I wrestled for 7 years, so I ain't doing the flashy shit. I'm doing the effective
Oh,
shit.
you one of
real
these
wrestler.
niggas. I'm not fucking with you. You one of these. I'm doing
Where
real
He a
moves
real
ass
wrestler.
Where
niggas.
you go?
There
Where
you
you
go,
go?
Logan. That's what I'm talking about. Logan's doing the pedigree when the shit gets real. Like I'm about to finish this nigga.
And you can't go wrong with the classic
I
spear.
use
The spear, oh yeah, can't go wrong with the spear.
I
That's
use
what
my
I
I
was
use
about
my
to say.
I got 3 feet of arm reach. I use my arms. I use my distance.
Yeah.
Now I have been known to pull off a stone cold stunner every now and then.
Listen. I mean, girls don't fight like this, so the most you might get out of me is a suck it before then. But
Whoa.
like,
She's just doing the ad lib. She ain't gonna do the
She
move.
X-Pac.
She doing the shit they do after the move.
I am a girl. Like I am going to slap the fuck out of you or something. If we talking about, yeah, I know that's what I said. I will slap you if anything, but like to do like a full blown like
I can't do it.
Like,
gonna slap you and hit you with the X-Pac.
I do really want to Rakishi somebody real bad. Like I just
She put on 4
Only because my
pounds
ass
of booty
is
meat.
Right.
And then she
All
gonna
right.
slap somebody now.
Right.
Hey, I got a joke like that, but I never said it on stage. Where it's just like, cause once you figure out wrestling was fake, imagine
What up,
you come to
Cole?
your job one day and they say, "Hey, come to the office." You come to the office, they're like, "Hey, man, today you got to get Rikishi." Like, nigga, how does that work conversation go?
No,
Like,
I only
nigga.
want to do it because my booty get big. But I definitely want to do that long ass kick that The Rock used to do, you know, before he boom gave people elbow. When he used to stretch that leg
When you
out.
bring that
my
leg
legs like
around.
that. Yeah.
That was my shit.
I definitely want to kick somebody like that. I ain't never thought like because I feel like my legs is too slow. So if I go to kick somebody, they just gonna grab my foot and then spin me.
Kels, you've been real quiet, Kels. What's the move? Because I know you've been plotting. You used to watch wrestling. You're a child of the 80s like me.
I actually like the little dial TV.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma always would turn it off because she said it was for the devil.
Wrestling is the devil.
So I couldn't watch. I had
Grandma ain't want to get.
Peter Popoff or whatever the hell his name was.
Them bad
You
running
feel
around in
the
underwears.
You know how they
That's
like
the
touch your
devil.
head and then they fall back? That's what I had to do.
You
So
grew up a Jehovah's Witness?
no.
Let me go close out my
Not
tab.
even. Not
Well,
even.
you don't celebrate your
I remember
birthday?
Hulk Hogan. I remember Hulk Hogan and The Rock, but we couldn't watch that type of stuff.
Grandma
Damn,
was trying to hear
so
that
it's all
shit.
Peter Popoff and like Mr. Rogers and shit, huh?
Nah, you gotta think about it. Back in the 80s and 90s, there were nothing but leotards and dick prints. Grandma knew what she was doing. She's like, my baby not watching no damn men roll around rubbing each other.
And then the Cosby Show, and you see how that turned out, so it didn't even matter.
Yeah, right. If only she knew.
Hey.
If only grandma.
Hey, Cosby Show was wholesome still, you know what I mean? It was the after show
Shit.
that was
The
fucked
You
up.
didn't see the episode when the nigga motherfucker did the secret sauce and had all the couples all horny and shit at the house?
Yeah, when he made the barbecue sauce. Yeah, he was saying he put his shit in there. He said, my sauce do it every time. And he made Bud put the sauce down before he started talking to Rudy. I remember that shit.
Mm-hmm. It was times there.
See, he kept the kids away from it. He kept the kids away from it. You see what I mean?
He a doctor delivering babies in his office at his house.
Why a man like that got a prescription pad? Why he got access to good?
So you
I
said
feel like
about
back
karma,
then a
right?
pharmacist would have really gave him a prescription if he walked in with a pad. That's crazy.
The Jello
You said
was
something about-
jiggling. Look,
Y'all said something about karma, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Donating
I
into
found
your
out
good
today.
karmic basket.
So I found out today some karma. An ex of mine was doing the most. He was smashing everything, and I don't be like checking. Like, I'm not that person. Like, I'm just not gonna be like, ooh, what are you doing? What's your phone? I'm not doing all that. I'm not driving myself crazy. So he was pretty much doing everything because I wasn't really paying attention. And then all of a sudden, I find out, and we get divorced. This is before. He gets
husband number 2 or husband number 1?
Number 1, 2. Oh yeah, this okay.
So he gets remarried, and the chick is like wilding on him. Wilding, breaks his soul. But I think the universe always finds a way to pay you back. You don't even have to really do it.
You felt like the universe did it for you.
Yeah.
But don't you still want to twist the knife a little bit? So you have no inkling to rub it in. Like, if you found a way to rub it in just a little bit.
But you know what's the knife is? Me living life. Because I'm doing better than that nigga. I know I am.
So you didn't color purple finger? Everything you done to me. Everything you done to me.
I ain't gotta do none of that.
You did that. You did that already. You did that at the divorce when the papers was finalized.
No.
I know y'all women.
That's why she grabbed. That's why she grabbed the pen.
I didn't even go.
That's why she grabbed the pen. She was like,
I didn't even go to court. I got a lawyer, and he went for me.
I say that to all my.
See, she just did it. Look, she just did it by accident. When you run this video back, and we watched it back, her hand went up. She just had it up there by accident. She was like, "These fingers went down."
I do that to every bitch I leave. I say, "Till you do right by a fat nigga, bitch, your edges will never come back."
Hey, I'm back, niggas.
But that's the moral of the story. But then the good karma, I don't really talk about the good karma. I do things, but I don't like to say what I do. But I do things for other people. I support other people quietly. I support, foundations. I support charities, but I do that quietly. And I just think that's how it should be done. That's just me. That's my choice.
I don't want to tell y'all, but me and Kelly live in the same area. She was in the paper for saving a busload of children. And the bus caught on fire.
Don't listen to me though. That's crazy.
No, the bus caught on fire. It had some kittens in the back. The kittens was meowing, but they was also colorblind, so they couldn't really see the fire. So Kel put the fire out. She saved a few firefighters from smoke inhalation. Man, it was a miracle story, man. It's gonna be on the news right before I'm on TV. Right before my set this summer, they're gonna be talking about it on the news. You're gonna see it.
That's dope, Kels. I ain't know you was back there on the weekend.
You said double hero for the bus, for the kittens. Bro,
No. They invited her to the White House to meet the president, and she was so classy. She said, "No, not until Obama comes back." And she wasn't talking about Barack. She met Michelle.
I wish I did meet Michelle. But yeah, I think like everybody should give back to the community or find something that whatever that you're interested in to help. So whether that's Black businesses or foundations or charity event, nonprofits, just whatever you're interested in and things that mean something to you, you got to give back to that or straight to your community where you grew up. Betterment and just reservation or preservation of that community. So yeah,
you gotta put a little something in because think about it like this. The way I like to think about it is maybe I'm not the problem I was if I give back a little bit and make sure that, like, in my mind's eye, that little kid been acting up in school probably because he don't get to go out and do shit. Everything tight. So he see all the kids around him getting to do all these things he don't never get to do. Here, take the little nigga out to Apex or motherfucking bounce place or whatever. Like, give him an afternoon on me.
Yeah.
Like he might need to just cut loose for a little bit. I would have loved it if one of the dope boys. Dope boys didn't. They was doing that, but I never got to receive none of that shit. You know, when they were just giving out, doing dollar day in the hood. You know what I mean? So I just gave in that moment.
That's what's up.
But the older folks, they don't get enough flowers. So I think that's great. You know, because the fact that you gave that to the grandmothers, it's a lot of grandmothers out here doing that, and they don't ever get anything for that.
Yep.
I give back to the older women.
Recognizing them because they feel like, oh, that's your grandma. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
But, you know, I know, especially like this age as grandma, not speaking about my mother because my mother is a wonderful grandma. But there are a lot of grandmothers that aren't doing what like most of the grandmas from back in the day. Like when my mama needed help, she didn't have to try to figure out what she was gonna do. My grandma was like, "No, send Philly over here." You know, if she couldn't do something, my grandma has always been one of those grandmas. Hey, I went to the store today. I seen some shoes that I think that Philly might like. Oh, I seen this outfit I think she might like. Oh, I seen this. I seen that. That's the kind. I had a very active grandmother who was always doing without my mama having to call and say, hey, do the kids need this? Do the kids need that? She would just do.
Yeah.
And so because of that, like I have a really good, I have a wonderful relationship with my grandmother who's still alive now. Maybe, you know, as I've gotten older and I have to struggle through my own life, but even now, like if my grandma goes out and she sees something and she thinks that my children might like it, she's sending it. I don't have to ask my grandma for nothing. She just does. And you know, we don't have grandmas like that. So to sit up there and acknowledge, especially somebody who might be struggling with a grandchild, that our grandmothers are not supposed to be raising our children. Like, let's just really face the facts. They are not supposed to be raising our kids. But for the ones that are raising the kids, they don't get acknowledged for that shit. A lot of them don't.
They don't get no help either.
Because
that's the norm.
Like complaining that she not getting child support from the daddy, she's not sending the food stamps or the child support to grandma who's actually watching the kids.
They not getting no help.
Let me shut up because that's not what we're talking about.
But that was the norm. That was the norm. Like
speak on it.
That was the norm.
Speak on it.
No, let me shut the fuck up because I went too far. I went too far with that, Bino. I went too far.
Speak on it.
No, because I know some people. Okay,
jump in the mud, get your feet dirty.
They do. People, they are not keeping their kids on a regular basis.
It pissed her off.
Somebody got them. They complain that the daddy ain't sending child support, but why you ain't sending child support to grandma? Both of y'all owe child support to grandma.
I would like to quote the great poet. I would like to quote the great poet laureate, Titty Boy, also known as 2 Chainz. They got deadbeat moms now. Nobody knows where she goes with sundown. It's crazy out
here. It is.
That shit pissed Philly off. She got
back to do to grandma. Some of y'all owe grandma.
Philly got 3 homegirls that get to go do ratchet shit, and she got to be responsible.
They not my homegirls, though. I ain't even got their phone number saved. They got to hit me up on Facebook to hang out.
That shit burned her to her core, boy.
They got my phone
number.
She said, you know how much babysitters come?
Hit me up, Benny. They be like, hey, bitch. And I'm like, why?
See,
Just hit 'em
these
with
are new age grandmas. See what I'm
This
saying?
weekend bottles on me. I be like, yeah, bottles on you, bitch. Let's go. You ain't
You be
taking
hitting them with the mom.
No.
You be hitting them with the mom on Friday. Okay.
Okay.
Look, they know better than to hit me up at the last minute. They hit me up at the beginning of the week, so I can't say no. I be like, let me ask my mama if she can watch the kids this weekend. Or you know what? It's my baby daddy weekend to have. It's both of their asses weekend to have the kids. You know, I might be able to show up. I'll let you know.
They do wear that shit in the mud though. When the grandma gonna take care of that baby, because she know her child ain't shit. She trying to correct her wrongs because she fucked up with the mama in the first place. So that's why she take the grandbaby. My aunt did it.
It be like that.
I'm not gonna even lie to you. That's also why I did that too. Back when I was running the street, I used to have a bitch out for weeks and weeks away from her kid. I was fucked up for that. But we can't take it. We can't just be taking a baby from state to state like that. We out here getting money, bitch.
But you know what the payback is off of that? When you have a child a couple years later and grandma ain't trying to hear that shit no more. And now you got to raise your child and don't know how to do it. Now you asking your first...
That's why I don't got no kids.
Now you actually your first.
I know this is gonna be my fate, and I said, let me not have no kids.
Now you actually your firstborn what your mama used to do for them. Tell my what time grandma be making y'all bath?
You gotta ask the kid for the schedule.
What you mean you allergic to tomato? What you mean you allergic to tomato?
Since when?
You been there itching. You done took a bath in Dawn dish detergent.
Right.
I ain't heard to give me some
baby
money.
know how to write in cursive and you don't. God damn.
Where'd you get an eczema from?
What did you?
That baby had cradle cap. You don't even know your child.
Then you pick up the baby the greasiest baby ever, because she done put baby gel on the baby head to toe.
You know, grandma
baby calling you Lisa.
You know, grandma
baby calling you Lisa and shit.
Shake that. Shake that. You gotta shake that baby head.
Yeah, Lisa here. You think that's your sister, that's your mama the whole time. Because you always with your grandma. I'm going with my sister Lisa today. Boy, that is your mama. They be saying, boy, that is your mama. That is not your sister.
Benny, I do not want to laugh at that because I know.
Laugh because you know that shit happens.
No, because I know
they do.
Oh, shit. That's the ones that grow up and they call their mamas by their first name now. They be like, that's Tanya right there.
They be like, call your grandma.
Yeah, her name Tanya.
Call your grandma and tell her you want a seafood bowl for dinner.
Always do that.
She gonna make it happen.
They will.
Don't you want to call your grandma? Yeah, no. Don't hit them with the don't you want to call your grandma. I feel like all y'all grandmas fall for that too.
They still be bring you Easter baskets when you 12, 15.
My grandma was still giving me Easter baskets when I was 24.
I'm telling you,
I had my
first of all,
okay. My son was.
I would like an Easter basket now.
First of all,
Easter basket, okay.
Yeah, first of all.
Hey.
My grandmother liked to see me sharp on Easter Sunday.
That's what I'm saying.
What's the cutoff age for Easter basket? Since Soft's got one.
Never.
When you have children.
Ain't no cutoff age. As long as you got a grandmama.
Yeah, as long as the basket contents are age appropriate.
I'm still doing the damn
Easter basket with a bunch of little nips in it. That'd be perfect.
I got
the hell with the basket
until I had a kid. That was
The hell with the basket. The hell with the basket. I'm still doing the Easter egg hunt. Y'all kiss my ass. I'm out there with the
Oh my
kids. I
God.
found
I
seven.
ain't doing no hunt. My back bad.
I
Man,
found
look.
7 eggs. I'm in the league.
Man, look. I don't even live in my hometown no more. My grandmama still got my favorite snack put up and won't let nobody touch it until I get there.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. You her favorite.
I am, and she'll say it. She'll say it out loud. I'm
So
her
where my little
favorite.
cowboy at? Where my little cowboy?
Is this the Wednesday after Mother's Day special?
It
Because
is. They
I
wild.
guess.
go ahead, grandma.
Oh, hey,
We love you, Grandma.
Yes.
AKA
Yeah.
Grandma, babe.
Yeah, I called my grandma on Mother's Day too. So I did. I called my grandma and my aunties. Yeah.
I ain't talked to nobody on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I couldn't say to this shit.
What's
I
up,
talked to my
Trill?
grandma on Mother's Day. My mama, my grandma, everybody.
Yeah, Trill.
Trillo G.
Hi, Trill.
What up? What
Trill,
up?
What
the
up,
willest
though?
nigga in the
Hold on,
world.
look now. I'm fussing at you. You late to the comments, my nigga.
You said the wildest nigga in the world?
Yep.
He was
The
in
willest
he
nigga in
was
the
in the
world.
traffic jam. He was in the traffic jam.
So you know I had to pull up on y'all niggas.
Yeah.
There ain't
You
no
know.
ramp. There won't no ramp accessibility. That's what
He had to wait for some assistance to get his dough.
the StreamYard ain't got a ramp. That nigga had to wait a second.
That's hilarious.
Love you, Trill. We
I'm
love
mad
you.
you did this.
Still love you, Trill.
Real nigga.
He almost a whole hour late. I came,
Mhm.
I was still on, but I see Demond took up all the extra space. Damn.
Damn. Ain't no handicap spots here right now.
First of all, there's
All
always a
regular parking
handicap
spots.
spot.
He left the sticker.
It's my handicap spot. By the way, anybody know where I can buy an inspection sticker? Hit me up in my email.
I
I'm
need
just
me
looking
one
These
for
new
you,
too.
bro.
inspection sticker. This shit getting critical. I've been
I
nervous.
need me one
I ain't
too.
been nervous driving a car since I used to keep cocaine in the trunk. And I'm now nervous now. Every time I see a cop, I'm like, I hope he don't see this shit right here. So I need help. Anybody out there in YouTube land, they can talk to me. We get with behind the scenes. I feel like maybe that'll be my karmic payback. Let me get an inspection sticker because I gave that woman some Chuck E. Cheese money.
It's funny though, man. Cause you said that you gave her that money, you know, she gonna go do something good with it. Man, she better go buy some fucking Chardonnay and some cigarettes, man.
No, she going to the boat.
And a
She
box
going
of
to the
red
bingo.
burn.
She definitely
She would have bought a box of red burn.
She going to the
box of
bingo.
red burn.
Boat
Play her number.
Boat bingo. Somewhere
She
with
played her number.
money.
I want to believe that money went to Lil Man.
Hey, Vino.
The money.
You know how you said that you know, she watched them and shit. You gave her the money. She said, "Fuck that little nigga. I'm about to go out." You gave her the money so she can neglect them more. That nigga is out of here.
Triple one come out tonight.
Sauce.
She about to put 10 on 111.
10 on 21, and she gonna get a 3-piece with some bread.
Right.
So have any of y'all
You
ever
get
felt
some
like
bread
y'all
though,
got
not
y'all
with some
payback,
bread,
though?
not a roll, not a biscuit, some bread.
Listen,
Light
you know
white
what
bread.
it is. You know what it is.
Have any of y'all ever felt like y'all got y'all payback though, regardless of if it's good or bad? Have you ever got your payback?
Like, you mean if somebody got their payback on you?
Yes.
Oh, of course. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, Sauce, you kind of ain't shit.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you know.
But I'm aware.
See, okay. You're
aware. So whenever the bullshit hit me, I'm like, well, kind of deserved it.
I don't be feeling like that. I be feeling like I'm a good person then. Cause like any payback that I feel like somebody feel like they got on me, I feel like I was probably better to them than they were to me. And so when something bad happens, which is very rare, very rare, I'd be like, Cause like good things come in 3 and then that bad thing comes and like fucks it up, or vice versa. I be feeling like I was the one of the good things that happened and now I'm waiting on it to explode. And then I'd be like, oh no, you didn't really you had a small comeback, but it wasn't really that.
And that's why I just take it how it is. I don't put no expectations on it.
Good job. You remember the other episode, no expectations.
This is what
I
it
feel
is.
like I try to be good to everybody. I treat everybody good. And
Me
then
too.
when you do something fucked up to me, I'll be like, well, whatever my retaliation is or however I react to your treatment of me is just what you get.
Yeah.
And it's not me trying, it's not ever me trying to pay you back. Not ever me trying to pay you back. Karma just happens. Life happens. God happens. Whatever your higher power, that happens. So when you plan against me, I don't know if that's really a comeback for me. Like if you plan for something bad to happen to me and something bad happens because you had to plan it, I don't know if that really counts in my head. Because I really never planned to take somebody down or to do something bad to them. It just happened.
You never playing revenge?
No. Like the time I peed in that nigga mouth, I didn't plan that.
What? Whoa!
He just wasn't eating my coochie good. And I was like, that nigga cheated on me anyways. I gotta go pee. I didn't plan it. But
That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan.
That sounds like a Diddy party.
I didn't plan it. I thought I was over it. And then the trauma hit me and I was like, fuck, you know what? Just let this shit go.
And when you let it go, that was the plan. When you let it go, that was the plan.
Gotta go right now.
Because you could have got up. But you was like, you know what? This is what happened. This is what happened, Philly. You ain't planning to pee, but then when the pee happened, you was like, what? Fuck this nigga.
But I didn't plan it. It just it built up.
They gave that man a golden shower. So you probably had to
we get so far from God. We get real far from God.
That wasn't a golden shower. That was a golden mouth. That was gold mouth.
I'm sorry,
You
Russell.
gonna eat your cornbread?
I'm sorry, Russell. I'm sorry.
Damn, don't say the man's name.
No, hell no.
Oh.
That's why he ain't come back to the country. He said, fuck that, the girl peed in my mouth. It was ridiculous.
He did a lot of shit. Okay.
A lot of shit.
Sauce and tree. You made Sauce tip his cowboy hat.
I didn't only dated one man named Russell in my life, so if you're watching it, that was key that last time you ate my coochie. I'm not sorry.
That nigga knew.
That nigga gargled that shit.
That's the one that was in the Cinnabons live saying like, can we try again? Maybe he like eating pee. Anyways, y'all.
Some people like getting peed on.
I mean, Cassie do.
Yeah, that's in the trial.
That was wild.
Paper spray.
That whole thing is wild.
I'm sorry.
It was paper spray.
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't feel like that was payback. That was just something that naturally happened. Like, if I had the fart at that time, I probably would have farted. But
just realize a nigga can't just say that shit as plainly as you did. Like, yeah, she was sucking my dick, and I was like, man, fuck this bitch. I just started pissing down her throat. We can't do that. It ain't no whoops. It was squirt. Like, girl, I squirted. My bad. You had me going. Nah, it don't work that way for us. Same tube, different product.
That shit's so funny. This motherfucker said, I ain't playing it. But
I
you,
didn't plan it. It happened.
You told one of them girls that be getting their kids watched by their grandma, I'm gonna piss on this nigga next time I see him.
Piss on him.
It's on.
Uh-oh.
Claim your
Piss
property.
on him.
I think I respect it more if you just said, yes, I pissed on that nigga just outright. But the fact that you was like, I didn't plan it, now it's like, yeah.
I didn't plan it.
Vito said she marked her
You ain't never had
territory.
no bad.
Yeah,
like,
she
Y'all,
marked her
look,
property.
y'all not.
I ain't even gonna call it bad head. You ain't never had no head that you just wasn't into, like that nigga disgusted you before. Well, I'm talking to Kel. You ain't never had no bitch that disgusted you before she started sucking your dick.
She disgusted me while she was sucking it, nigga. What the fuck?
If she's sucking it, she better be disgusting me.
Okay.
Right.
My damn crack
Part of-
wet. Ugh, bitch, but don't
Part of the
stop.
contract.
You ain't never had no head that you was into, like it felt good, so it kept your dick up. But like you was like,
The head good enough.
it was just enough to keep your dick up.
Keep going.
Right.
It was enough to keep
Keep
your dick
going.
up. It was probably enough to make you come, and you didn't be like, you know what? I want to take my dick out your mouth and like come in your eyes.
I would say this
I
sound like
don't
a
care.
Tuesday.
Long as I come, I don't give a
Right
fuck.
here. See,
Not in
Same
your
too.
eye per se, but you know.
Same.
okay,
Same
it just
too.
wasn't no good head. I wasn't into it. You know, I was like, okay, like he's into it. He want to keep on doing it. I'm like, nah, you can stop. Like, I'm good. He want to keep on going. I become more and more turned off. Pee, you know, shit, I had pee.
See,
I think it's a lot different. I think it's a lot different for women because, like, if you're not into it, your mind, like squirting or coming or whatever people want to call it, is a lot different for a woman. It can feel good. It can feel good on the clit. But mentally, if you're not into it, you're just not.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, man, we fuck with it. We don't like it all the time. I was
We
fucking
can't.
bitch out. I don't like this bitch.
We can't piss if our dick hard. Like
Yeah,
while you fucking,
that shit ain't.
we can't.
But you can come in a bitch's eye.
Yeah, the fuck you can piss while you dick hard.
I'm
You
talking
either
about
gotta
like for
piss or
fucking.
you gotta not. That's what it is. It's either you
Yeah.
pissing or you're not pissing.
Yeah, like trying to piss and calm and trying to piss with your dick hard is like trying to merge on the fucking highway, but it got traffic on both sides of the exit.
Yeah, you gotta have good kidney. You gotta have good kidney.
Yeah.
2 products, 1
Can't be
tube.
doing
It's
that
like
shit with no jaundice.
it's like the double side toothpaste. It's 2 products, 1 tube.
Yeah.
That boy get 2 products, 1 tube.
Yeah, you get the
But-
juice and you got the sauce. Which one you want? You know. Philly out here saucing niggas up apparently, juicing them up.
I hear sauce niggas up. Not on purpose, on accident, but on purpose
Right.
at the same time.
You had to make sure say it was an accident.
It was a heat of the moment. It was a heat of the moment of crime. It was the heat of passion crime.
She took that shit back to kindergarten. She said, I was trying to hold it.
I ain't do it on purpose. It wasn't my fault.
Sorry, Russell. She said that nigga name like, damn. Pissy Russell.
What?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he had braids at the time too.
Hey, y'all, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, is payback really worth it?
Not really.
Yes.
Well, are you talking about good or bad?
Both.
Payback.
They both feel good. They both feel great.
Depending on what receiving end of it.
They both feel great.
I think both of them feel great, but one feels a bit like two different types of good.
If you're on the receiving end of bad payback, it don't feel good.
No.
But if
it don't.
you are the person that is giving or receiving the good payback, then yes. Now, if you're the person that's giving the bad payback,
Two different types of good.
yeah, and a lot of times, like, let's just say with this situation, the pissy shit felt good. I don't care. So, yeah, I was the person that gave it. So, does it make me feel bad that I didn't? No, I didn't. He found out about it. He ain't wait a whole bunch of years to find out. He found out.
So he knows his mouth has been pissed in.
Huh?
He knows.
Yeah. That's what
She
I said.
probably
I'm
squished that
still
nigga.
not sorry.
She probably squished that nigga cheeks. Was like, swallow that shit, nigga.
Oh,
Swallow.
bitch. Oh my God.
Swallow that shit, nigga.
Like, do you know how many times I done got to arguing with somebody and I wish that I would have did something, okay, or said something else?
Right.
What does that mean? Expound.
So like,
Look.
when Squeaky Brown was doing shit, do you know that there's so much shit that I could have said or did or put out there? When Mr. Red Hat was acting up, do you know that there was so much more shit that I could have said or done? Like, there were thoughts that went through my head.
Why didn't you do them?
Because they wasn't in my head at the time.
Oh, that's the same thing said with the piss too, because it was in your head at the time, and then
and that's the moment I had when Benny said, "I bet you squished it." I wish at that time I would have did it like
So it was premeditated. You just playing fast on the fly. You just make plans on the fly. MacGyver.
Plan nothing. That's what I'm saying. It happened. I did it, but I ain't do no extra shit with it.
I think that automatically counts as extra shit
Right.
already.
I should have farted.
Just because you didn't shit don't mean it wasn't no extra shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know that no spill tape. They got the tape where you cover shit and it stopped the leaks and shit. She probably was gonna piss on that nigga and tape that nigga mouth up real quick. Swallow it, motherfucker.
That would have been
Pull that nigga lips like a coin purse, nigga.
He probably already did swallow because he thought it was squirt. So he probably already swallowed that shit.
Squirt is piss.
That nigga said. That nigga said,
First of all, the science is still out on that.
What is it?
I just squirted.
I say it ain't because
It's fluid.
From
it's
where?
body fluid.
It got piss in it.
Right. This comes from the
might
black.
have piss in it if you want to be technical.
Hey.
And so does semen.
What kind
Semen
of
got
Hey.
piss in it too.
Fish comes specifically from the bladder.
So now we in the ocean, the Pacifically.
Specifically.
Well,
One of
Atlantically,
them motherfuckers.
Atlantically, motherfucking.
I will
Look.
agree.
Where's the fluid coming from?
I'm gonna say
I will
this.
agree that it's a piece of urine in there, same way as urine and semen. But the thing is this: if women felt that good just off of pissing, they would be in the bathroom all
Hollering.
day long.
Hollering. Ah! Every time.
All day long.
All day.
And the amount that some women can produce is way more than what the bladder holds.
Bladder holes, exactly. It's way
Man,
too
look,
much.
all I'm saying is I don't mind squirters. Just we gonna squirt at your house or the hotel. Don't squirt on my furniture.
No, you
Nah,
gotta
you
get one of
gotta
them
get
love blankets.
Yeah, the waterproof jump.
The tariffs, they're liquidating because the tariffs.
We
Yeah.
gotta get Sauce one of them 1999 mattress protectors.
They got them in. They
Get
got
a
them in
ShamWow.
checkered. They got them in checkered pattern, leopard print, different colors. MyLoveBlanket.com. Send me my money, y'all. MyLoveBlanket.com.
Dino.
He said, don't get the sham wow. You go get my little blink and that.
Dino that I never should have known.
What?
You know what? It don't matter.
What? No.
If y'all
My women
learn
come with a
something,
prerequisite of
just let it go.
waterworks.
Yeah, niggas love snorkeling.
Yeah.
Talking about.
You think?
Talking about.
Look, I'm a merman.
Look, you old enough that you remember.
So
You
my
remember the
that's
snort?
how I identify in this world, the merman. I was the
Well,
only nigga in there
along with the
watching the new Little
snorts.
Mermaid.
Yeah, you remember the
Come,
snorts, nigga?
come along with the snorts. Have some
Yeah.
fun with the. You will come with the snorts.
I got a built-in breathing tube. I breathe through my eyes or my
First
ears.
of all, nigga, through evolution, I've developed gills right here, right behind my ears. I've developed gills.
I used to ask people that, do you know how to breathe out of your ears? And they'd be like, what?
Mm-hmm.
So can.
Hey, amphibians breathe through their skin.
Yeah, osmosis.
See, the snort had the little horn on his nose that blew bubbles, though.
Yeah, that was the snorkel.
Yeah, that's
That nigga breathe in and air bubbles come out.
All I'm saying is, if you see me come to the bedroom in goggles, you know why I'm here.
Uh-oh. Ooh, excuse me.
Scuba Steve, nigga.
Like,
I'm be standing
my theme music. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
I be standing in your doorway talking about your child. Oh, it's not his fault he can't read. Scuba Steve says I can wipe my own ass. That is fucked up, Philly, though. You motherfucking. You took that nigga on Wild and Crazy Kids and then they didn't make him sign the contract. That's
There
fucked
was
up.
there was no kids involved.
He didn't even say, I don't know.
He Nickelodeon gacked that nigga. That's fucked up.
I did it.
Damn, that nigga said the
Double
I
dare.
ain't heard no goddamn. Yeah.
Yeah, double dare.
I never tried to claim that I did it.
I was like, welcome freshman. Water.
But okay, so in my defense, right? And it's
So
really
that nigga
not in my
salute your
defense.
short.
In my defense, but it's really not a defense mechanism. I had never squirted.
Wild and Crazy Kids.
I had never
Oh, you-
squirted before I met him.
You
Congratulations.
the Ponderosa water toad now? You use your water squirting as a defense mechanism?
She captivated that nigga.
That was the first person I had ever.
You hit that nigga with the skunk spray? The fuck?
You were wild
She-
tonight.
She was like, I don't like this nigga.
Like he's the one that taught me that sometimes you gotta play with it afterwards if you ain't really feeling it like that. Okay, like sometimes you gotta have a toy or you gotta know how to do your thing. He taught me some shit. Congratulations. But I know I had to pee.
Look at that. Now you graduated to a dick in the knee.
Yeah, yeah. That's my payback.
I can hear Logan
beat me to
now.
it. That's what I was about to say. You beat me to it.
Like I was
Did you pee on me? Did you pee on me?
Don't you come in my kitchen no more, okay?
I might get peed back on one day. I don't know.
Don't lick my spatula. Don't fuck with the cake batter.
If you
stay
do,
out there.
if you do get peed on, I suggest you do it in a hotel bathtub.
Yeah, and get the little mini towel, the fat nigga towel. That's what R. Kelly was
You
using
just
to
turn
stop
the
that shit
towel
up.
on afterwards, holds off.
Oh yeah. If you're in the shower, yeah, you just cut the water off.
So if he don't know, okay, well he know he got peed on. If you don't ever know that you got peed on, can you still be considered a porta potty?
Not if you don't know. It's like
You
once
don't
you
know.
know, you know what I mean?
It's only
Yeah.
once you know.
It's only once you
Yeah.
know.
Can't be a hypocrite.
Nah.
We all
As soon
been
as you
peed on
peed
before,
on.
though.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
ain't never
because
slept in the bed with your pissy ass cousin, you've been peed on before.
That's dry pee though.
That
You said
happened
dry
before.
pee?
Yeah,
Dry pee.
that smell is so
Yeah,
bad.
it do. It do.
That's how California smell. Dry pee.
New York
So
too.
nasty.
New York.
That's why I never like sleepovers. I never like sleepovers.
Look, I had a chick pee on me like that. I was drunk. I was like, bitch, get out of my bed. Get out of my house.
That's nasty.
Yeah, she was drunk as hell. And the fucked up shit was she came over on some really stupid drunk shit. I thought I would go get some pussy. She fell asleep on me. I'm like, I'm just get some
You got
pussy
some
in the
pussy.
morning.
You end up getting some pussy.
Get some
I
pussy.
did something like that on some afterbirth stuff. Like,
Afterbirth, whoa.
yeah, like I had just had a baby. I went to sleep. I had a dream about peeing, and I peed in the bed as an adult. I can admit I peed in the bed.
Oh,
as
nah,
an
I
adult.
thought you was. No, I thought you were saying you afterbirth on a nigga like
No.
you don't had the baby and then. I was like, whoa.
Ew.
Turn that nigga into a doula.
I'm about to
Turn
say
him
this
into
shit
a
just
doula.
got graphic.
I
No
have
reason.
definitely peed in the
At
Ain't
bed.
that shit
all.
a doula?
As a doula.
A doula.
That's wild.
Turn that nigga into a doula. Catch this, nigga.
I was definitely
Catch
in
this
my
lady
30s
purse.
and had peed in the bed.
Catch this lady purse, nigga.
That's crazy.
So, definitely done it. Had that dream. Your bladder changes as you get older, especially when you have children. But I definitely did after I had my daughter. I definitely peed in the bed.
Shit, I can't sneeze too hard.
Yeah, babies move all that shit around. Babies be like, I'm gonna knock all this shit over.
Y'all lucky. Guys are lucky. They just do everything.
Y'all think we lucky. Why is we lucky? We expected to die for all y'all if this shit go left. Why is that
Worry
lucky?
about that. Allergy season is dangerous.
You the nigga gotta hold the ladder where everybody climb out and shit.
But that's
Fucking
not.
ankles
But
burning.
that's not easy.
Back of your neck, 7,800 degrees. Everybody got out safe.
I gotta hold all the zombie back while y'all run the safety.
And then I'm turning
Can
in
I
2
come
hours
in?
because I got bit.
Yeah, please do.
Can I come in?
Please do. Cause where my blood? Go ahead.
Yeah, we out here singing songs.
You said what?
We out here singing songs.
Let's go.
Oh.
I
Man,
don't know if y'all all seen Sinners, but
Does everybody we just being polite?
yeah, we just being polite and singing.
He said, what you think we supposed to be doing? Being nice to people, being polite. He said, your big ass has been in here a couple times
You can't
tonight.
bring your big ass in here any other time.
I want Kels to land this. You know, it ain't so. We the ones who saving people from the zombie apocalypse. Please, Kels, please.
Which one? You talking about for Sinners?
No,
She can't land. That's why she
when they
changed the
said,
subject.
y'all make it seem like it's so easy.
Oh.
It's not that hard.
I didn't know if y'all had seen it. That's why I was saying I didn't know if anybody had seen Sinners.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
I
saw
seen
it.
it.
I saw it.
haven't watched
you
Sinners.
got $2 out here waiting on the dime. That's my line in that movie. Niggas ain't even catch it. That's how smooth that line was. When they pulled up in the car to get Sam. And hey, boy, come on, hurry up. You got $2 out here waiting on the dime.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's big money talk.
I thought it was good. I thought it was really good.
I liked it.
Yeah, he did the same with that.
But where's the zombie apocalypse line from?
No,
It wasn't no line.
He said,
It
we
wasn't
make
no
it seem
line.
like it's so hard carrying the baby, taking care of the baby,
yeah,
but in the zombie apocalypse, this is what they gonna be doing.
He said he gonna fight with zombies and vampires.
He said they put it on the light. They put their line on the light for this shit to work out.
Yeah.
But meanwhile,
Yeah.
my teeth falling out because he done took all my calcium.
I mean, that's a good thing, you
Until
know what I
you
mean?
die.
Little gummy, yum, yum, you know what I mean?
Your
Gum
gums
on a
are
little
seeds and
bit.
shit.
Hey,
No,
Motherfucker.
hey,
Well,
just
hey,
you
no
turn
attention.
into a zombie. At least you won't be biting nobody.
Gummy.
Motherfucker. Gums worn down like a motherfucker.
Now I want y'all to sit up there and point out what y'all said about the birth giving, and now y'all is caretakers. Go
that,
ahead,
I
Yeah,
nigga.
mean,
like
that,
Please bring it back.
What do
you
you
seen the
mean?
Titanic, She was on top of the door. He was in the water and froze to death and died. That's what we expected to do, you know what I mean? Y'all
Man,
got,
cause that
yeah,
nigga was
y'all go
a
to the birth.
dumbass.
Look,
Hey,
look,
He
y'all
Psycho-Babble.
put y'all life. Wait, hold on. Y'all wait, hold on. Y'all put y'all life on the line during the birth, right? But we got to put our life
nah,
on the
shouldn't be.
line for the rest of life. For the
Oh,
rest of life.
Women die in life
First
too,
off,
nigga.
you done use the Titanic as an example. When that nigga died over some pussy that wasn't his.
Facts. That nigga was stupid. Cause I would have
That
kicked that bitch smooth off.
that
Fuck.
nigga died over
Hey,
some
Sauce, what
pussy
team
that
you
was
on, my
not
nigga?
his.
It's the hat.
I'm on team me, nigga.
He was in love.
Over some pussy he had one time.
Yeah, over some random ass
And
dude.
they put
Obviously,
their
this
He
hands
tore
bitch
on
ain't
her
him.
ass.
loyal because she cheating on her nigga.
They
He
they
tore
put
her
their
ass
hands
up
on
in
Obviously
him.
that
ain't
model.
loyal. So why is you tripping?
You
He
tripping
tore her ass up in that Model
OPP.
T.
That's what I'm
Listen,
saying. They put their hands on the window.
niggas wrote the song. You down with OPP, y'all? You know me. He
He
died
went.
over some OPP.
But she
That
ain't like to
nigga
do
went
shit.
stole them lobsters. Then he steal some lobsters and cook for her. He tore
First
her up
of
in that Model
all,
T.
who's supposed? Why is you even cooking in one of these cabins?
He was in a
All
Model
I'm
T.
saying is,
Mhm.
she said, y'all lucky, y'all men lucky because they got to raise the kids. And all I'm saying is, raising the kids is the easy part. If I get to live and then all I got to do is raise the kids, I get it. Let's do it.
Right.
I got to die. I'm supposed to lay down my life for my wife and child if something is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'd rather be here than not.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this, man. Like ladies, y'all got y'all, struggles and shit. I give birth, your hormonal shit be fucked up, your emotional crease and all that shit. But the thing is, if we are with you, if we are attached to you, if your shit out of whack, we get blamed for it. That's what it is. Nigga, if your woman out of whack, then it's your problem. It's your fault.
Sometimes
Hold
it
on,
be
who
y'all
fault? Who fault is it?
Shit. If your woman cheat on you, it's your fault. If you cheat on your woman, it's your fault. If your woman coochie dry, it's your fault.
If you cheat on your woman, that is your fault.
Nah, I'm just saying, but I'm saying the same thing. If she
If
cheat,
she
then it's
cheat
our
on
fault.
you, it's your fault.
It's your fault.
If her coochie wet, that sometimes it do be y'all fault. Not all the time. Sometimes it
See?
be y'all fault. Sometimes, look.
Your mama ain't abort you. It's your fault.
Facts.
My mama
Your
ain't what?
fault, man.
Nah, that's what she'll say to you. Your mama ain't abort you, nigga. That's your fault.
Yeah. We got all types of problems, nigga. The thing is, both you and a woman can be equally broke, but the man will be the only one to get shamed for it.
True.
I think that when that happens, and I'm not making an excuse, okay, because I never been like, oh. I think that when that happens is because a man made promises that he couldn't keep.
Promise. But the thing is, nigga, I can get called broke, and motherfuckers don't even know me by strangers.
I don't know. I done been with a broke nigga before, and I knew he was broke, and I saw potential in him. I was like, oh no, I just seen the potential in him. But at the end of the day, when he was broke when I got with him. He was broke while we was together, and he was still broke when we broke up. That's
Is he
my
broke
fault.
today? Can we give him a call?
That's my fault for choosing a broke nigga and trying to see some potential. Okay.
You overlooked his consistency, Philly. You overlooked his consistency.
What
He was
consistency
broke
did
when
I
he
look?
met you.
He was consistently broke.
Yeah.
He was broke when he met you. He was broke when you was with him,
So that's what
and
I'm
he was
saying,
broke
like-
when you left.
So
And he's still broke.
When shit like that happened, no, I have to blame me because and that's what I said. He was consistent about something, but if I say, oh, that was a broke nigga this, broke nigga that, broke. If I knew that he was broke when I got with him, but he made me promises because I could see the potential in him, now I feel like I can be angry.
But the thing is,
You know what?
when I was speaking on society in general. Just like when you just talk about with the birth thing with ladies, that's a societal thing.
But look, a nigga sit up there and feel, you know, a bitches, because I don't want to call y'all niggas and then I don't have no fucked up name. A man can tell a woman, a boy can tell a girl. I gotta be inclusive. I'm sorry.
A nigga can tell a bitch. Go ahead. All right.
Yeah. So a nigga can tell a bitch, listen, this is who I am. This is what I want to do. When I get myself right, I'm gonna take care of you.
Bet.
Okay. And then when shit start to go sideways, and then the bitch come out and be like, oh, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, you was a broke nigga. It's because you made a promise. The broke nigga made a promise to the girl, oh, I'm gonna get right and I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
So he should have said,
now, if we broke and we just all broke together and you ain't said, look, I'm trying to get myself right. That's just a broke nigga.
I got a question though. So when this nigga is making all these false promises and shit, where is this mystical women's intuition shit? Where that shit go? That shit
Sometimes
disappear?
intuition don't kick in until after the situation is already over with and you start to piece all of the
That ain't
puzzles together.
intuition, nigga. That's
Right. But sometimes that intuition already be telling you, and then you be like, hold on.
Intuition.
So
That you saw the shit happen and you like, oh, you know what? That's what was happening right there.
Right.
yeah.
So
Just like when you peed on that nigga, that was
gonna happen.
So that sounds.
You see how, man? Look, I ain't even got no man. Look, first of all,
pissed on his broke ass.
In hindsight,
I don't know what. Listen, that was
you made me take my team guard off.
That was a young relationship. He wasn't paying my bills. I wasn't paying his. We 18.
But what you could have did though, Philly, you could have put him up on game, right? You could have been like, yo, I want you to go to all these places with the new hires, right? I'm gonna piss in this cup for you, and you go sell these niggas clean pee, and that's how we gonna get this money up, right? You.
They put in the Wizinator.
It's filtered.
I was a very heavy smoker back then. Everybody would have failed.
That's free and filtered. They call it Philly filtered. That nigga, you piss in that nigga mouth and you spit it in the cup.
Oh gosh! Oh, that's hilarious.
So talk to him, man. Oh, hold on. What you say? My bad.
All I said is, I ain't saying that everybody did fucked up shit. Okay, that's my payback. My payback wasn't trying to be payback, but still payback. Sauce, you took off your hat. Put your hat back on and tell us what you gonna do. Please.
Hold on, hold on. I wanted
to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something real quick.
I wanted to just while he getting it together, I want to say this. I want to pay back some more people today. I want to say thank you to a few people. Give y'all the karmic payback y'all deserve before we get up out of here. I want to thank my barber for never having me out here with the Juno hairline.
Oh, Dino.
The
That
quick
was a piss in the
Junie.
mouth.
I want to. No. Hold on. I got some more people to thank here.
Go ahead.
I want to thank my father for giving me the type of head shape that didn't need a fedora on it to be on stage. I want to.
That was a fart in the room.
I want to thank my grandmother for instilling in me never sleep with women who sleep in the bed with pet raccoons. I want to thank
The fuck?
I'm not sure who the pet raccoon is.
I want to thank
Who looks like a raccoon?
I want to thank my cable provider for showing me what niggas in the late 1900s look like in the late 1900s, so that you can recognize that they're losers in 2025. I want to thank all the bootleggers on Broad and Market in North New Jersey for showing me what bootleg Jordans look like, so that I would never be mistaken for a nigga like Fendi Williams. I want to thank these people because y'all have been real influential in building up who Vino is as a person. You know, I want to thank you. I mean, there's so many more people to thank. I want to thank Uber for never hiring me because I'm a felon, so I don't have that to fall back on instead of comedy. I want to thank Uber for that. Don't ever hire me. I can't never get an Uber account. Okay? You know what I mean? I want to thank Little Rel for never calling me to drive him around town when he's in town, because that would be the highlight of my life, and I don't need that and as the highlight of my life. I would like to thank the producers of HBO's Real Sex for making sure I knew the difference between a hermaphrodite, he, she, and a ladyboy. Well, I appreciate that, so that I never have to suck that ghost dick. Who else do I want to thank, Philly?
Huh?
I want to thank the doctor who did my circumcision. I want to thank him for doing that properly, so that I maintained bass in my voice, so I didn't sound a little bit like, gonna need a little more lips, player. I'm just thankful out here, yo. I just want to put that back out into that's my payback to the karmic universe. That's me giving back.
You missed one.
You missed one?
You missed one. You forgot to thank the Mexican street taco vendor that knows magic. Because that's the only way that lady made that taco appear from behind her arm that day.
Damn, the taco magic. You right.
That was a He-Man. By the powers of taco.
Hold on. I want to thank the first crackhead who ever tried to suck my dick as I was coming home from Weequahic High School in 1997. I want to thank that because that allowed me to know what cocaine usage looked like on a bitch, so that when that bitch who fucked up my show in Richmond, when she was out there doing that cocaine, I knew. Thank you. Thank you, Sheila. Not that Sheila. It just so happens that the crackhead in the neighborhood was named Sheila. No. Y'all got me wrong. Y'all got me fucked up.
I want to thank the creator of Pokemon for helping me identify these creatures out here. I want to thank Allah for showing me the truth and the light, and I want to thank Jesus too, because sometimes bitches be code switching.
Code switching.
I didn't know that you could code switch in a religion, but thank you Allah, thank you Jesus, whichever one of y'all pointed it out. Because sometimes y'all be playing both sides.
I want to thank.
Sometimes y'all be playing.
Oh, I want to give thanks to all the bitches who celebrate Ramadan and Easter.
Yo, that nigga's crazy, yo.
Yeah, them niggas is crazy.
I want to thank the math teacher who passed this nigga through for some reason when he decided to sell me 100 pills for $1 each. I want to thank that nigga. I want to thank that man.
Listen, the only thing I want to thank for real, especially when it comes to Instagram, I want to thank all of the people that don't recognize that they are who they are.
And I gotta thank you for.
Oh, when I say that, hold on, wait, because I feel
you gotta let that sit. You gotta let that sit for a second. Let that sit.
I want to thank y'all because y'all talk about people that you don't like, that you don't want to be like, or who you're not like, and you are absolutely that. Thank you.
I want to thank them. I want to thank the man who's out there making them non-reflective mirrors, so that there's no self-reflections. No self-reflections in these mirrors.
I want to thank
you, genius.
I want to thank the United Kingdom. You know what I mean? I want to thank London. You know what I mean? For producing the soap. You know what I mean? That burnt so good. I ain't had the Manscaped ever since. You know what I mean? I've been free. I ain't had the Manscaped ever since. I want to thank London for the soap.
The man don't have to repent for his sins no more because the soap washed him away.
Oh, he washed away your sins.
This soap washed away his sins and his future sin. He don't never gotta repent no more. Buy the soap, y'all.
Buy the soap.
Or don't.
But don't buy nut oils. Thank God for the Muslims who showed me the difference between good, wholesome halal oils and nut oil.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Jesus.
Oh, yes, Lord.
Thank you, Jesus.
If you ain't never burnt nut oil in your house or washed it into your skin, yes, Lord.
You know what? Thank you, whoever over at Instagram created the mute button. Because the mute button, man, it will silence some banshees. It will silence a banshee in a heartbeat. Leave them voiceless. Thank you, Instagram mute button, man. I think we thanked everybody. We need to thank. I think we put enough payback into the users.
Wait. I got a question. A question. Why would anybody ever buy barbecue sauce from a nigga that made something called nut oil?
Why would anybody ever buy anything you ingest from a nigga who has a felony rap sheet for questionable? You know what? Never mind.
Nut oil. Barbecue sauce.
First of all, I feel like that should disqualify you from anything the FDA needs to approve. Shout out to first of all, and this is a real shout out and a thank you. And hold on, I gotta do this to show you how serious I am. Because she didn't get here again this week, but she got through last week after the show. Shout out to P Mama. Shout out. Thank you, P Mama. You are the most outstanding, outgoing, dynamic fundraiser since Jerry Lewis. Okay, the way you raise funds for that young homeless man, I am so proud to say I know someone with a heart that big. Like when people are down and out, I'm happy to know that there's someone like you out there that will take a young vagabond, a ne'er-do-well, a vagrant even, and help him to get a new couch to sleep on. And that is always commended here at Psycho-Babble. We love you for that, P Mama. Thank you. Thank you for helping the helpless.
Cheers up.
And I feel bad because there was a fight that I didn't tell P Mama about, so I didn't mean to lie to you, but that fight just didn't click. But if you still want to talk about it, we can. I had an unrecord, like not on record fight. Sorry, P Mama. I didn't mean to lie to you.
You was fighting. P Mama, get up.
When I tell her why I fought, she gonna be like, "Oh yeah." Like I still know, but yeah, I understand. You gonna understand, P Mama.
Hey, Sauce, talk to him, man. Tell him what you got coming up. This nigga's on mute.
Before I tell y'all what I got coming up, I gotta thank something too. I gotta thank ChatGPT for allowing me to get my logo because I got a beta for the Sauce Got Jokes merch coming soon. You feel me?
I feel like it's crazy than just talking about a Predator's barbecue sauce and then you got a barbecue sauce bottle type.
I'm mad that his face really flat like the barbecue sauce.
It definitely is.
Like it used my face and put my face on the bottom. Yeah.
You did. Your face said you.
So yeah, I'll be getting those. I'm probably gonna get those by June. Yeah. But we have some dates coming up. This Saturday, I will be at the Evening Muse for the From the Darkness 3 roast battle gauntlet. I'm about to beat all these fucking crackers. I'm telling you right now, I'm about to get that dub. Tell y'all that right the fuck now. You know what I mean? And also, this Sunday, May 18th, I will be at Uptown Comedy Corner. I'll be opening for my boy Ethan Peets on the Chosen One tour. If you're in the Atlanta area, I want y'all to pull up. You know what I mean? Also, June 1st, I will be at Queen City Grounds. I will be featuring at the Queen City Grounds open mic, but they got a future spot. I'm gonna be there. June 5th, I will be at the Cock and Bulls. All right, boss. Cock and Bulls Bar in Columbia, South Carolina. I'll be headlining out there. So all my people in Columbia want y'all to pull up. And also, June 7th, I will be at the Artist Block in Greensboro, North Carolina for the Lust and Laughter Comedy and Erotic Poetry Slam. And the most important thing I want y'all to know is June 12th. It is the Comedy Paint and Sip. It's a show that I produced. It's a show that I put all my love into. It's my baby. I want y'all to come out. That's going to be at the Carolina Beer Temple in Matthews, North Carolina. I need y'all to come out, man. Tickets is $35. Get your free drink and all of your artists, all of your art supplies will be there available for you. And that's what I got.
My man, Sauce. Thank you. I fucks with you. Oh shit!
Thank you.
Hold on. Oh
when
shit!
we painting and sipping, are we painting cock and balls?
I mean, whatever you want to do on your canvas, that's on you.
Whatever you want to do on your canvas. Benny, talk to us, brother. What you got going on?
What up? First off, thank you, Vino, for helping me get my payback on these clubs that don't be wanting to let me in. They be real salty when I come in with you because they know I'm going to get on stage and tear it down. So I thank you for that. That's my payback. I don't do shit to nobody. But when niggas try to be in the way and feel good that I come in the door behind you, and it's like, yeah, I'm in here anyway. But Benny Blanco Perry on all social media. July 20th, Fat Nigga Friday edition, Peabody's Brunch. We got that brewing. But man, we're gonna be at Peabody's this Sunday as the boss lady takeover. And I'm gonna be in the building to catch that phenomenal show, watch the ladies get down. Other than that, man, we chilling. We out here grinding. I'm sitting in the car at the club like a bouncer.
Hey, smoking bogeys. My nigga. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Hold on, we gonna get on out of here in a second.
Hey, Benny, let me...
tall nigga, he put the screen on tall screen. I don't know.
Hey, Benny, let me get a cigarette, my nigga. But
he got the screen in uppercase.
Why your finger looks so crazy on the screen? Pause.
But yo, you can catch me on YouTube. You know what I mean? Welcome to Kush Island, the movie. Check it out on YouTube. Welcome to Kush Island. You know what I mean? Also, catch me on TikTok, Demand611. Let's run them numbers up. You know what I mean? Plenty of skits, and you know what I mean, and learn some Spanish with your boy. Peace.
Peace, my nigga. Yo quiero Taco Bell. I know a little bit of Spanish. See that?
That's all that matters.
That means smoke.
Talk to him. What is going on with my computer right now? Talk to him, Kels.
Okay, so you can catch me at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone all weekend, 6 shows. Miss Pat, I'll be hosting for Miss Pat.
Hey, you hosting?
Yes.
Okay, what they do? Oh, we coming through. I'm on your tab this weekend.
Come on. All 6 shows, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, did Justin cancel? She got Sunday too? Oh, we definitely in the building.
She had just texted me, so yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I got Sunday at 3:30.
Hell yeah, okay. We might swing through after the brunch.
Okay.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. Philly Phil, talk to him.
All right, y'all. So this Friday, we're going to be at Burst Therapy in Nashville, Tennessee. Check the link in the bio. Well, no, it's not in my bio. It's in my story. So click that in my story. That is 8 o'clock. So doors open at 7. Event starts at 8. That's where I'm going to be at Friday.
That's it. Hey, I ain't mad at it. That's it. That's all. Hey, well, shit. That's great news. First of all, shout out to Kels. You about to take over where I left off at as the house host over there at the Funny Bowl. I like it. I'm proud of you.
Thank
motherfucker. You. We about to make it a whole late Aries event. Me, you, Miss Pat.
Hey.
Up in the Funny Bowl. Do the big Aries thing. Fuck it. Look, this weekend, Peabody's Boss Lady Brunch. Got that. We're gonna be pulling up on Kels at the Funny Bone this weekend. We're gonna say what's up to her. Bricktown Comedy Club, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Memorial Day weekend. It's lit. We out there. The contract's been signed. TDS Radio, secret stand-up show. Y'all gotta hit me up in the ticket link for that. I can't even tell you the location. Okay, first of all, I've been sworn to secrecy. They told me they'll kill me if I tell you where it's at. So pull up on that. Shout out to Victoria Setter. She's gonna be hosting it. I think they got my man Wafiq Sarif on there. We got a dope show on that. I'm gonna be out in Winston-Salem with Miss Simply Sonia. They got the First Friday shit in June. All these things you can find out on comedictherapy.xyz. Big Vino comedy on all platforms. Just follow me. Like hit some of them links right here. Like hit this link right here. Hit that, and then it'll tell you everything you need to know. Shout out to the Undefeated. DC, we coming back this summer. DC, I'm at the Improv. I'm at the DC Improv this summer. Come see me out there in Connecticut, Northwest. I'm smoking some hella weed that week. And I'm gonna be on TV that same weekend. I'm gonna be in DC and on TV that weekend. It's feeling real good out here, man. Get with the folks, man. It's payback for y'all bitch ass niggas. That's my payback for real. Watch me live well and do it bigger than you ever thought. Psycho-Babble. Thank y'all guys for stopping through. Shout out Benny. Shout out Kels.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Soft. Shout out the Mind. Shout out Fields. I know a couple of our other cohorts tried to tap in. They got it late. We ain't have enough space for everybody on the screen. We're trying to keep it limited, but we're going to get them in. They'll be back. The niggas needed a week to cool off anyway. It was going to time out. That's what we're going to tell everybody.
Some
it
of
was
y'all
going
not going to like me after tonight. And that's okay.
They gonna love you more.
Who don't like you?
They gonna love you more.
There's gonna be some niggas that don't like me after tonight.
Nigga just found like he got peed on. He's like, oh shit.
Check out the new.
He got peed in.
That's over 20 years ago. You reach.
Yeah, I'm talking about some new niggas about to be thinking like, did she pee on me too?
Check out the new energy drink.
Smoke weed when you wake up and get your day high hopes. But I do got a question. If a nigga leave feet smelling your couch, do he